everybody, it's Allison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Allison, and I am going live earlier than I even thought I was going to go live. So I apologize for all the mix-up today, but we're going to just go with it. I'm going to hope everything works out, and we're just going to go with it. So here we are. There we are. Nope, that's not me. Wrong day. Here we go. Just refreshing. Looks like I'm live. And I have sound, I think. There we are. Yep, excellent. Okay. So hopefully you guys will find me. I usually go live at 2 o'clock, as you know. And then I had to change it to 1 because my son is picking up my dog and his dog, which I have. Hi, Jen. How are you? So I don't know how many of you will actually find me today, but if you do, that's awesome. Appreciate it. I've got a few of you over there on my Border Buddy. I can see you over there. Thanks for joining. Anyway, I was supposed to go on at 2, then I had to change it to 1. Then my son just texted me and he says, oh, I'll be there at 1. And I'm thinking, no, you're not supposed to be here at 5, but I have an appointment at 2. Anyway, whatever. We're just going to go with it. So, hi, Ellie. How are you? So let's just hope everything works out here. I'm going to get started right away because I want to be mindful of the time. So let's get started. So you can see we're going to be using the beautiful butterflies today. I love this bundle. The bundle includes the stamps, the dies, and then it's a hybrid. So we get the beautiful butterflies hybrid. So the dies work with the embossing folder, or you can just use the embossing folder. So up to you. So I'm going to get started without any more preamble so we can get this finished before people start banging on my door and dogs start barking. Okay. Okay. So I love the colors of yellow and gray together. And so, oops, I'm going to move that. I wanted to create a card. And I wanted to use the designer series paper. So this is the, hi Mo, this is the beautiful Bokeh. Look at this. But look at this. Bokeh means blurred. Apparently it's a Japanese saying. Don't know. Anyway, it's nice. So I'm having a class and you're going to get half a pack of this. You're going to get 24 sheets of this. You're also going to get half a roll of this white 1/2 inch ribbon, so 5 yards, and a full pack of the Starburst sequins, which is nice. And we're gonna make 8 cards at the class, and you're gonna get a PDF and all sorts of stuff. The links will be on the link after it's finished today. Okay, so I'm probably talking really fast. I love this stamp bundle too. Do you have this one, Mo? Not sure. Okay, we're starting with basic gray. So 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm scored it at 4 1/4. So let's get that started. And I've got, that was my alarm to let me know to get ready for my 1 o'clock, which is now. Okay, I've also gone ahead and cut out 2 pieces. Now this is smoky, no, not smoky slate, gray granite. Although they're very close in color, aren't they? And these 2 pieces are cut to, let me remember here, 1.5 by 5 1/4. And then I've cut 2 of the Daffodil DSP. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. Let my son show up even earlier. I'll kill him if he does. Not really. So I want this to be a landscape card. So I'm going to put my little pieces of DSP in here, like so. And I'm going to run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Get that going. Oops. So sorry I have to go so fast today. But last thing I need is dogs barking, people crashing into the house. You know, oh well, it's life and life's okay and life can be crazy, right? You don't have it. Oh, it's really cool, isn't it? Okay, so let us what I love about this DSP is it does have a white core. So if you wanted to sand this, you could. But you see how you've got that detail. It's really deeply etched, but you also got the colors that are kind of ombre, which is nice. So let's glue this down. Now I found a whole bunch of glue and I thought, oh, I should use up this glue. There we go. Okay. Go. And here we go. Now, before I glue these down to the front, I want to add a sentiment. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'm taking this and I want to glue it to the top and bottom here. Although I think that looks like that's more of a continuation of the pattern. Can you see that's the top part of that large butterfly? And I want to emboss a sentiment in the middle. So I'm going to grab my embossing buddy and give that a nice little wipe. So get rid of all that oil in my fingers. I'm going to use silver, which I don't usually use, polished silver. I thought it would go nicely with the gray. I'm going to grab a piece of cardstock here, no, paper, computer paper, just to collect up my strays. Now let's kind of lay this down where it's going to be so I can get the general placement of my sentiment. So I'm going to ink it up in Versamark, and can't really see over top of this. It's always hard when you're doing it live like this to sort of see over top. Okay. All righty. There we go. And you can't see it yet, but you're going to see it when I emboss it. And since I've got that already, I'm actually going to grab, oh, didn't grab it. Don't know where it went. Oh, well, not the end of the world. I'll show you when I'm finished this. I'll show you what I did on the original. Okay, you'll get the idea. Like I said, I'm so sorry to be rushed today, but it is what it is. Everything happens on the same day. I can go through my whole week and nothing happens. And then everything happens at the same day, same time, right? Okay. So I'm sorry for those of you who are coming at 1 because you're going to miss me. I'll put a note up. Ooh, see how that pop starts to pop up? Isn't that awesome? Love it. Love, love, love. Okay. And then I want to just glue these down. This is not a new layout. You guys have probably seen this layout over the years, but I thought, oh yeah, remember when we used to do this? I used to do this quite a bit where you stamp in the middle. It's really quite effective. If you use just white cardstock, it's really effective. Okay, so that's how we've got our, we go. I'm going to just fold that over and give that a nice little rub. Okay, so that's the basis of our card. Okay, I'm going to take that ribbon and I'm going to just run it along the top here and tie a little bow over here on the, that would be the left side, right? So I don't want a huge bow. I just want a nice soft bow. And this ribbon is actually really good for tying bows. It works really well. Okay, so there we go. And then let's just trim that off with my scissors. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to add some of those little gems. These are those sequins. And let's use maybe a white one and a yellow one down here, like that. And there we go. All right, next. I'm looking at my time. I should be okay. I'm going to stamp a butterfly from the stamp set. And I'm using basic gray. We're using those same colors. And then I'm going to quickly color it in with lemon lolly and smoky slate. Although I do think there is a gray granite, blend, but I think that might be a little too dark. I kind of wanted it subtle. Okay. Oops, that's a bit dark. That is the dark smoky slate. So I'm going to match that up, but I don't like it's too dark. I'm going to grab the light one. Oh, that's better. Much better. Okay, I love that there's dies that are going to cut this out, you guys. It's so great. Okay, there we go. Sort of like a framelit. So let's grab that. Go, whoops. Okay, got that. And I'm using repositionable tape just so that it doesn't move around. There we go. I think that's one of my dogs banging at the door. So excuse, you just have to ignore that too. Then we got gray granite and we've got the little thorax of our butterfly. So let's go ahead and cut those out. And there we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, my little body got left behind on the platform. Here we go. Gosh, I've never worked so fast. You're watching. Sorry, Keisha, I'm not supposed to be on yet. And I know that Ange goes on when she can, so she has different times, and she's on her spring break. So that's probably why she's on in the middle of the day. I was going to go, if you missed, I was going to go on at 2, like my normal time, but I can't. I've got an appointment. Then I was going to go on at 1, because that made sense. And then my son texts me and says, oh, we're coming now to pick up the dogs. So he says, I'll be there around 1. And so then I freaked out. So I had to hop on. I'm so sorry. But you can go back and watch this replay. Okay, so I'm just going to put that up there. Okay, so that's kind of what we're doing. And then let's put one of these little guys. There's big ones and little ones of these little gems. Let's put one right there. That works. Okay, now my timing's pretty good. Gosh, I've only got this is like the shortest. Hi, Kathy. This is like the shortest one I've ever done. But let me show you what I would have done today. So here's my original. So you can see I've added a bit of detail with that extra. Let me show you that extra die. Okay. And check out the inside. Isn't that pretty? I did emboss this in silver. So isn't that pretty? Yeah, so obviously I would say that this one is a better card, but I thought it's better that you see something today from me than nothing at all. So my apologies that I had to race through that, but hopefully that makes sense. And then here's some cards that we made earlier. So don't forget, this is for my class, my beautiful Bokeh Sweet Collection class. So see, I love those purples, don't you? Can't go wrong with purple. Here we go. Hi, Gloria over there. Nice to see you. This is so not me, you guys. Usually I take half an hour to do a presentation, but I just don't want to get dogs barking and show the inside again. Oh, sure. Here we go. So it's just, that's the silver. So we're drawing in that silver embossed to there. But you could, you know, if you think this is too busy, you could just do it simple like that. And then you could even do another one of these. Like, let's pretend this is gray. You could even put one of those down here, right? kind of tie those in together. Lots of different ways. And of course, dots of different colors. But I really wanted to use the yellow with the gray because I think it's very, I think it's a very sort of stunning look, right? Move guys back here. Okay. So that was not quite a disaster, but a little bit, right? Let me bring myself back on here. Ugh. Okay. So here's the thing. I'll put some more links on here after the recording stops. But I will not see you live until April the 9th, I think it is, which seems like a long way away, but it really isn't. It's just 2 weeks because I'm going away, okay? Hence, my dog is going to stay with my son, and he's picking him up. Anyway, all right. So let me do this so you can see there's the inside and the outside. Can you guys see that a little bit better? Let me hide this. There we go. Can you kind of see that a little bit better? That's what the inside and the outside look like. There we go. That's better. And like I said, this has that DSP it's a printed, right? So the pattern is printed on plain white paper on both sides. And so it does have a white core. So you can actually take a sanding block and you can sand this and it would pop out even more. You just have to be a little bit careful that you don't rip the paper, but it does work. Okay. All righty. So everybody okay? All right. I'm going to, 15 minutes. No, it was 20 minutes. Boy, I feel like I was talking very fast. Anyway, thank you for coming early. Appreciate it, you guys. I'm going to end this stream, and I won't see you again until April 9th. But until then, I hope you get some creative time in, and happy stamping, everyone, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.